Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Now, it is said that a snake that thinks that it has the capacity or audacity to swallow its friend should know that the tail of his friend will stick out of his mouth for a long time. Bam! Hey, it's not a small something. No, when the Ooni of Ife will keep quiet and be watching because he is king. Kings are men of few words. People will think that he doesn't know what to do or what he is doing. Now, if you know the Ooni of Ife very well, the one thing Ooni knows how to do is to keep quiet and watch and see how events unfold so that tomorrow people do not point fingers at him. Now, we were here when we heard about the protective charm. They have collected his protective charm. His protective charm was missing. They were accusing this, accusing that, and all of that. Everybody was like, how, why, who did this, who did that, how could they, why is he not talking, why did they collect his protective charm? Everyone had something to say, but the Ooni of Ife. The man kept quiet because he knew that when the time comes, okay, the person that has the capacity to beat the drum of the dead will not be afraid to dance the dance of the dead. Now, no, they said when Chief Doctor Akande came, was flexing muscles with the Ooni of Ife, and and started making a lot of problems with Babatunde, and they were talking about Babatunde of the Gusi House said that how come that what is the reason why the thing that Naomi does not deserve to return back to her husband's house? Are you comparing the fact that Naomi maybe went to the Instagram to all the atrocities that have been committed by all of these men, especially the blow. Yes, so as we are hearing, no be me talk, I hear, oh, hey. It is a rumored information, speculated information, reported information. Are you hearing me? Now, as this report is reportedly reported, they said that Oba Akande was flexing muscles with the Ooni of Ife, that Ooni of Ife can never renege in his promise from the very beginning, prior to 2015 when he took over that stool, he promised to take their daughter and keep their daughter. So under no circumstances, how dare Kabiyesi? Why will he want to renege on that promise? For what? Does he think that they are going to keep quiet and let him do as he pleases? They say Kabiyesi was there quietly, and at the end of the day, Babatunde took the sword and started giving basbos. That now, what happened? How come nobody's talking about the protective charm? How come nobody sees that issue of the protective charm as an issue that is a tantamount to, undermining the, security and the life of the throne? Like that's the Ooni of Ife. They say Babatunde can't speak grammar. Like, what? How come nobody's talking about it? How come the family of Blo they are just keeping quiet as if they don't know what transpired in the palace? It said before, because Ogunse family are not saying anything? Is that what this is about? They said Grandma was just flying in and out. Kabiyesi sat down there quietly. Then what we heard was that Kabiyesi woke up and excused them and went to his chambers. Now, without knowing that when Kabiyesi left and went to his chamber, Kabiyesi had gone to go and remove the ancient sword. That was how that Odua ancient sword came out, because they say Kabiyesi hardly touches that. You know that he is somebody who is a very liberal king. He would never, but for him to have gone that far is because of how much they have pushed him. They said when he went to his chambers, what he went to do was to go and carry that protective charm and the ancient sword, and he made a pronouncement that the protective charm and the ancient sword, they should, go out there in search of who took the protective charm out of the palace. And they said immediately he made that pronouncement, they said he pronounced that whoever, he should make that person dumb immediately. Hey, that is what we heard though. As it is alleged, reported and rumored, they said that was what happened. And when this happened, we now heard that Kabiyesi made that pronouncement and left them there and came back to where the elders were gathered, including Oba Babatunde and Obasa Dr. Chief Akande. Hey, they say when Babatunde started talking about protective charm, that how come the family is not talking about that? Do they not think that that is something they need to bring to the table? That the Ogunsis have been quiet, and the fact that the Ogunsis have been quiet does not mean they don't know what happened. That does not mean they don't know what transpired, as in what happened with the protective charm. That how come, what is going on? Okay. Now, they said when Babatunde started saying, and Babatunde was expecting Basbos for them to protect themselves, to try to defend themselves. They say everywhere was quiet. You remember, I brought that gist yesterday where they say everywhere went quiet. Now, everywhere went quiet. They thought that Sir Oba did not know what to say. Oh, Kabiyesi came back to come and sit down. Kabiyesi knew exactly what was happening to Oba, but others did not know. Kabiyesi knew that Oba could not speak. Hey! Hey, I love in pidgin English. Oh. You know, I used to say that when you see a toad running during the day, it's either something is pursuing that toad or the toad is pursuing something, because the audacity that Blo had to be doing some of the things they said she was doing. With this clause, if everything we keep hearing on social media is the truth, the audacity that Blo had came from somewhere. So they said when Kabiyesi came and sat down, everywhere was quiet. Oba Akande was mouth shutted, like could not talk. Others thought that, you know, they got him where they needed to get him. But Kabiyesi knew that he had become dumb, that he was struck dumb immediately because of the pronunciation or the pronouncement that Kabiyesi did right inside with the ancient sword. Kabiyesi knew. They said till everybody left. Kabiyesi left. Oba Akande left. Oba Akande did not say anything. He couldn't say anything. Oba Akande could not say a word, that he just left and went to the car. The driver took him out of the palace. That was what happened. Everybody knew except, nobody knew except the Ooni of Ife. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.